Labor. Only intended for a plane capsule.
You don't want to die of cold. Toll free.
I'll give you trouble.
Hello there, it is me, Tarman, and welcome back. Today we're doing another, that we haven't done in a while, Random Space Marine chapter. So we all know the rules here. But for you newcomers, all you need is a D6, and you'll be rolling to see what page, and then rolling to see what chapter. So here are the chapters, and let's get ready. So 5. So let's go to page number 5. And here we are. Let me just move this a little bit. Alright, so 6 chapters, so we can continue using the D6. Let's see what chapter it will be. And it is chapter 5. And that chapter is the Blood Ravens. So let's get to painting these little thieves. So here's the space marine we're going to be painting today as the Blood Ravens chapter. And you might be wondering, where's his head? Well, I already have a head set aside that I pre-painted a while ago. Here is the head. But the first thing we're going to do, we're going to prime this bad boy black. So when you see him, he will be black. And there we are. Now he's all primed black. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to pick out all of the red bits. And the red we're going to be using to do that is this. And then we're going to go over that red with this. And there we are. So the next thing we're doing, we're going to move to a black and pick out some of the black bits that got some paint on it. And the black we're going to be using is this. Now that that's done, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to pick out those shoulder pauldrons. And the color we're going to be using is, starting with this as a base, And then we're going to go over that with this. And there we are. So now the next thing we're going to do, we're actually going to highlight the armor. And the color we're going to be using to do that is this. Hopping back to this one. Well, we're really just going to be edge highlighting, so that's our next step. And then we're going to clear coat it a matte finish. So let's do that. And there we are. Now he's all matte clear coated. The next thing to do is to pick out all of the silvery bits, and that should be pretty much it for him. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to go back and highlight it with this. Let's do it. Now that that's done, the next thing we're going to do is pick out the gold bit on his bolter, and then the next thing after that would just be basing him, and we can call him finished. So the gold we're going to be using is this. And that's it. He is all done. Picked out. Had a lot of fun painting this little figure. Funny enough, this was actually my very first Legion I did paint, but they quickly became flesh terrors. Big fan of the Dawn of War, little cutscenes and stuff. So it was kind of nice to have one of these guys now painted up with his stolen armor and gun. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you'd like to see me do or paint something else, let me know down below in the comments. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and on to the montage.